Hello lovely people. Okay, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi. I just have a whole bunch of Mecca products on one side of the table, a whole bunch of Kmart products on the other side of the table. I'm gonna wear it for the full day. I'm gonna go out after applying everything. So hopefully we can get it looking as similar on each side as possible. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, here we go. Feeling moisturized. Oh, do you guys watch Shan X? I don't really know how she goes. I don't know, but she's got this channel that I love watching, and she did on all of her empties video and talked about a rosewood tint that she puts through her hair. I had that from when I got my hair done last, which was February 2019, as you can tell by the extensive grow out. Anyway, so she said that she uses this rosewood stuff, and I was like, you know what? My hair's been feeling very, very ashy lately. I keep touching it. It just feels really nice after a wash. It feels clean. I like it. So what do you guys think? Do you like the rosy tint? Can you even tell in this lighting? Probably not. Let's get started, shall we? Oh my goodness. This is the first big palette that I own. Oh my god. How freaking gorgeous is this packaging? It's insane how pretty this is. How pretty, pardon me, how pretty this is. And oh my god, I'm so excited to play with it. I'm so excited. So this is going to be my Mecca side of my face. Oops. Today. Seriously, look at those colors. Look at them and tell me that you do not think that they are freaking stunning. The only really colorful palette that I've got is this guy, which is my BYS Hot House palette. So this is what we're going to be using on the other side of my face. They're all vibrant, bright colors. So I'm gonna be going to the shops looking like a freaking psycho, basically. That's what we're here for. We're here to look like fools while we attempt to play with things that we don't really understand. That's what it is. I would have liked a mirror because it's such a wasted space without one. Also, the names being on this little piece of plastic, I don't get that. Like, there's so much space where they could have fit the names on the palette. Like, do people keep these and store their palettes with these on them and never throw them away? Because I haven't been doing that. And if that's what I'm supposed to be doing, please let me know. Because if I should be, then I probably suppose I could. I wouldn't like it, but I'd do it if I have to, which I don't want to, but I would if I should. So please, in the comments, let me know, do you keep this thing or do you throw it away? Because I'd like to know. Where were we? So I don't know what I'm gonna even try and do. Oh, I really love these greens, like the pale pastel. See this? It's giving me the shits already. But I need it to know what the colours are called, so I have to keep it. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Oh, I thought for sure the colour names would be on the back as well, but they're not. That's weird. These 4 green colours, absolutely love them. All of them, would die for them. I'm gonna have to try them all. Gotta catch 'em all. Okay, here we go. Oh, See, I need that to tell me what the colours are. But all I want to do is throw it away. All right, I'm going to pop it up the top here. I know that you guys have probably seen this a million times already, so I'm not going to do every single colour. I'm just going to do the ones that I'm really excited for. So starting from the top, no particular order, I've got Snow Glow. Insanely glistening, I love it. Spellbinding. Also super pale and glistening, super pretty. Thoya. So I'm basically just drawn to all of the pale glistening colours. So that's good. Chill Thrill, which is more of a matte, minty green colour. Let's have a look at Into the Blue, another matte with a bit more of a deeper blue tone. Next to that is Dreamer, another matte but a more purple shade to it. So pretty and pastel, I love it. And that, my friends, is all that we have time for. The colour story we're gonna have to go with is going to be an orangey colour story, because in this Hot House palette, which we're using for the Kmart side, we only have a good selection. I guess we do have some more purpley tones. We could go for a purpley or orangey red. Purpley blue or orangey red. Oof, tough choice. I might do the more orangey toned. I'm feeling like that is gonna have to be the go. So we'll start with a super pale transition shade from the Morphe palette. Oh, I just flicked all of that off of that brush. Okay, let's try that again without tapping off. Ooh, so this is a Nude by Nature brush. It's an eye blender brush. Frick me, it's soft. In love. And I absolutely love the rose gold and black look. Every handbag that I think that I've ever purchased has been rose gold and black. So that was, Get Fresh. Very yellowy, pale orange with an orangey tint to it. We're going to go into the Hot House palette, pick up some Sunflower, tap a little bit of that off, and see how that compares. So very, very different shades. I might hop into the Morphe palette again and pick up some Coral Cloud to kind of match that colour. Yeah, this eye is so much darker. I don't know if I'm going to be able to match this at all, but we're gonna try. If we can't manage even a similar transition shade, this one's so much more gentle. I might try and blend this colour out a bit more. It's just so yellow compared to the really soft, kind of like more of a pinky orange. And this one is just bright summer's day, like yellow sun. Just so different. No, there's no way that these are ever going to match. Let's keep trying, because we could get something super cute. All right, so I'm going to go into, I'm going to butcher this, Gerbera. Oh my god, I just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. Gerbera. What is that? Can somebody please explain to me the colour between Sunflower and Lotus on the BYS palette? Gerbera? I just sound like such an idiot. That is not a word. Okay, we're going in with some of that into the outer corner. We're just gonna blend that. Oof. Definitely prefer that over the super yellowy colour, so we're going to bring that into my crease. Oh yeah, that's a bit softer and pinker. That might be the colour that we've been looking for. Oh, and these brushes, Nude by Nature, where have you been all my life? Blendy blendy, because our biggest challenge is going to be making this eye with all of these beautiful Morphe, gorgeous colours match this BYS eye with all of these bright, vibrant colours. So I really don't have anything darker really than what I've already put on, except for Soar, which is very glittery. So let's get you some glitter. Maybe I need to like go both palettes on one eye. No, both palettes on both eyes. Because otherwise I'm never gonna leave the house. And I really need to go shopping today. It's Sunday. I've got work Monday all day. And I have to come home and make this meal for this video that I'm doing. So that's what I might do. I might just put both colors, both palettes on both eyes. And then everything else will be a 50-50 split right down the middle. How do you guys feel about that? Doesn't matter because you can't comment. So I'm just going to do whatever I want to do because it's my channel. So we're going to now take Gerbera. I feel so Australian saying it like that. We're going to match up our eyes with these darkness. So we're going very sunset today. I'm going to dip my flat brush into Soar. Had to dip that in about 20 times before I really picked anything up. I'm just going to place that in the inner corner and drag it out to the center of my eye. I might have to do this again with a wet brush because I'm not getting that on there like I want to. Okay, so I'm going to grab some and we're going to pick up some more of that Soar and place that it's there. I don't know if it's as potent as I'd like it to be, but we're going to keep messing around to see what happens at the end. Okay, we got some shimmers going in the center, pretty matte, paler color on the outside, and then dust over that with like a purple rosy haze. That's where I'm going with this. So I don't think that rosy haze has laid down very nicely on my lid at all. It's really quite patchy. Give that a go on the other side. Okay, you can definitely see the glitter, but there's none of that purple kind of depth to it. Like, that's what it looks like when you swatch it. Might just be a bit too pale for the orangey undertone, so it's not really shining through. So that's all right. We're going to now pop into the darker shade Charmed in the bottom corner. So I've kind of just blended that all the way across my lid, and now I don't know how I feel about it. Okay. So we've gone all in with the dark shade now. So I'm going to match it on the other side. and then see what I want to do. Okay, so, this is what we've ended up with, right up the inner lid again. But I don't know if I want a matte color or if I want to go more of a shimmer. I think I might try lilac, which is a purpley shimmer. Okay, so gonna grab some lilac from the BYS palette and we're going to dust that iris in the BYS palette and just dab that to create a really pretty inner highlight. That is awesome. Okay, this is also a good brush to go under here with. A little bit of Lotus, little bit of Gerber. Make sure that connects up here. And do that again for the other side. That's it. It's been 50 minutes now. I'm just gonna get into doing the rest of my face. That's an insane amount of time. And I've got to edit it. Okay, so pop you away. Thank you so much. You are gorgeous. If you want my final thoughts on the Morphe palette, I'm gonna continue using it, do a proper overall review of what I thought of it in another video, probably. So for the rest of my face, let's start, I don't know, I might prime, see where we go from there. For primer on the Mecca side, I've actually just received the Beauty Loop box, Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So cute. Hopefully not meant for just your eyes, because primerizer, get it? So I'm just going to apply that to my Mecca side. And this is supposed to be a moisturizer and primer in one, which is great because in summer, my skin gets so dry. So awesome. Thank you so much, Mecca, for sending this to me. Absolutely thrilled to give this a try. We'll be using that more. Then for my Kmart side, I have the Pollution Protection Primer from OXX. So this is also smoothing and hydrating. So I'm going to apply that to this side. I am loving the direction that makeup is taking this year. Now that I'm finally getting into it, it's great that it's all really hydrating. For my Mecca side, I have my Bare Minerals Bare Pro in the shade Cool Beige. And then for my Kmart side, I have e.l.f. I have the Light Ivory. I need to mix with beige, I think. So Mecca side is done, looking very glossy. Absolutely die hard, love that foundation. So for this side, I'm going to go in with e.l.f. And that's so sheer in comparison. Yeah, definitely gonna need some more. Okay, we're pretty close to matching on both sides, which is great. So next we're going to conceal. So I've got the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer for my Kmart side, and I've got my Urban Decay Naked Skin. The shade matching is a little bit off. Gonna be so much darker on this side, but it's okay. We only use a little bit of this. Yeah, okay. So you can absolutely tell straight away that this side is so much brighter than this side. In regards to like the feel, I want to say they're both quite similar. What I can really tell though is that along here where I've tried to blend down that camo concealer, this sponge has just taken a lot of that coverage with the e.l.f. foundations. So I'm going to try and just place down a little bit more of this concealer a little bit further down to kind of cover up that redness. So I don't know if that's just the foundation or if that's the sponge, but I am using the exact same sponge on both sides and I haven't really lost any coverage on this side. So I'm going to point the finger and say that it's just the e.l.f. foundation. So now just to kind of match everything back up a little bit. Okay, so now for setting powders. I have on my Kmart side the Kmart brand OXX translucent translucent powder, and then I have the Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder. First, I'm just going to set underneath the eye. Purple side. Which side was I using the purple one and which side was I using the pink one? I don't even know. We've got Hourglass. I'm just going to set underneath the eye a little bit. We don't need much because we didn't use a lot of product underneath there. Okay, so on this side we're going to be using a bit more powder because we do have a bit more product. We had to layer a bit. Then I'm going to take my powder puffs. So much of that foundation is just already worn through here. Now I need to do some bronzing, try and match up this color tone skin issue thing. We've got matte on one side, we've got glowy on the other side. I don't know where we're going to go from here, but I'm having so much fun doing it. So next I'm going to bronze. And from Kmart, I got this Master Contour Face Contouring Kit. There is so much empty space that isn't being utilized in this palette. There is so much plastic that doesn't really need to be there. So anyway, let's bronze away. What bronzer am I using for the Mecca side? Do I not have a bronzer? How do I not have, oh shit. Alright, we're just not going to think about that for a second. We're just going to get this side done at least. I feel like I got a lot of product from that one kind of brush into the pan, which is good. Like, you get a lot out of it. The only other bronzer that I really use is my e.l.f. bronzer, so don't have much experience with bronzing other than that, so I'm not going to comment too much. And as a comparison, because I do not own a Mecca bronzer, which I was not aware of, I thought that I had everything that I needed laid out in front of me. Obviously I was wrong, so I'm just going to have to use my e.l.f. bronzer on this side, because that is all that I have. If you guys have any recommendations for really good bronzers, like a mid-range, I guess, bronzer, I am absolutely going to have to try one. So please, if you have a bronzer that is to die for, you would slay for it, then chuck it in the comments and I'll give it a go, because I'm trying to learn as much as I can about everything that's makeup, because it's just so much fun to play with. Okay, next, for blush, the only blush now that I have from the Kmart side is actually this Maybelline blush. So I'm going to go in with this on this side. Oh my God, this blush is just... For highlight, I know that I could use this. Maybe I should. Yeah, no. You know what? I was going to use my e.l.f. highlighter, but I have used that in my e.l.f. full face video. So I already know what that does. This one I have not tried. So, okay. How do you do half? Okay, and for this side highlighter, tell me I don't have a highlighter for this side. Come on, tell me. Tell me I don't. Oh my God, all right. Going back in with the blush that is also partly highlighter. That's terrible. All right, we're just going to dip into the highlighty bits. All right, I'm not too unhappy with how that's looking. It's all going to depend on the brows. So on my Mecca side, I have the Urban Decay Double Down Brow Powder and the Hourglass Eyebrow Pencil, which is possibly the darkest shade that they actually have, I think. It is in dark brunette. I am not brunette. Not sure what my thoughts were when I got this, but it's got a little spoolie on the end. And then for my Kmart side, Kmart has a Rimmel section. We have the Rimmel, the new, apparently new, ultra fine precision pencil. Precision. And because I don't have a powder, I'm going to try and use that Maybelline bronzer. Because, you know what? Tati says that I can use any product for anything. Don't limit yourself. You can use bronzer as an eyebrow brush powder if you need to. Don't see why you wouldn't. What am I doing? Oh no. Oh, it's so habit. Oh, all right. Let's rub all of that hard work off. Idiot. Just got into the zone, started thinking about my shopping list. Let's try again. And we're gonna line with the Rimmel. Two very different shapes going on now. All right, so we're way too low in the center here. And still very different shapes like you. Oh my God. How noticeable is it? That's so terrible. What? They're still so far off. They're not even related. What? How? Like, seriously, how have you gotten that one so high? Seriously, it's supposed to start like down here. Oh, wow. So, definitely a bit more red tinged on this side, whereas we're just very like brown. The bronzer as a brow powder 100% works. Who knew? I didn't, but I'm happy about it because otherwise I was out of options. So I'm really glad that that did work. They're both good formulas, like they both blended out quite nicely. I like it. Anyhoozle, for eyelashes, will give you a warning. I will not do fake eyelashes. I'm sorry if you enjoy watching people put fake eyelashes on. I can't do that to myself. So here we go. This is just my NARS Climax. Why? Why Climax? That's such a random word. My Mecca first mascara. My first Mecca mascara. I like it a lot. I'll probably go get another one when this is empty, which is going to be quite soon. Okay. On the other side, we are going to go in with Rimmel's Scandalize Reloaded. Ooh. Here we go. They're uneven. These ones have curled upwards quite a lot more than my NARS side. Yeah. So if you can see on this side, the lashes are fanned out really nicely, which is creating that really thick look. Whereas on this side, it looks kind of similar, but it's not as thick because the lashes have like clumped together, which is creating bigger like gaps in between each clump. Like it's only maybe like 4 or 5 lashes within each clump, so it doesn't look that bad. That's my comparison between those two, and I think that I'm pretty well done. I'm gonna set my face. So I've just gone ahead and purchased the Chill Cooling and Hydrating Makeup Setting Spray from Urban Decay. Because it's summer, I'm really dry. I felt like I really would appreciate more a hydrating setting spray over any sort of mattifying setting spray. Damn, I really thought that I had another hydrating setting spray, but I don't. This one is a matte finish. I really don't want to use matte finish on one side and like hydrating finish on the other side. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because I don't have any alternatives. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this silly little bit of plastic that I still don't appreciate at all, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy. And I'm gonna cover half of my face and set with the Chill Hydrating Setting Spray. And then on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Matte Finish Lasting Fix. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I just went ahead and put some lips on. So I've gone with the Ilia, which is the Mecca. Nobody's Baby, which is this kind of corally color. I absolutely love this. This stays in my handbag most of the time. And then for just like a dot of kind of paler pigment on the inside, I've gone with the OXX Bloom in the shade Ava, and that's just kind of like a paler nudie pink color. Just kind of did a gradient with the slightly darker and then the slightly lighter on the center. So this is what we created with what we had to work with, basically. And it's a very pretty, glowy, dewy kind of look, and I'm here for it. I can't believe from looking at myself that I used a different product from completely different shops on each side of my face. And I look a little bit closer, like you can't see because of the lights. It's all artificial lights. So far, just from talking, around my mouth, the foundation has started to wear already, and there's a really big crease through this like kind of smile line, whereas on this side there's no crease. Like it's all just like soaked into the skin so nicely that it's not wearing. Redness and wearing around this nostril. That's because I've got this nasal drip going on, so I had to kind of like stick some tissues up there. So that's why that's worn. With the bronzer, there's definitely less blendability on this side in comparison to this side. So I don't know if it's just because it's a bronzer that I've not played with much before. With the e.l.f. bronzer, I know what it's gonna do. I use it every day, so I know how to get a look that I'm really happy with that, because it's what I wear to work every day. With the Maybelline product, it didn't blend as nicely down here, so there is a bit of a line going back. Further, we've got the blush. Again, more blendability on this side with the blush. The blush is blended out really nice. It just needs maybe just a little bit more work from me to blend it out a little bit better. On this side, as I mentioned when I was applying it, I'm pretty sure this is well and truly past its last legs. Now that I'm looking closer, I can see that quite a bit of mascara has flaked while I've been applying it, and it's just dotted around underneath my eye. I'm gonna brush that away. On the other side, like I gave you guys a lot of information about what the mascara was doing when I was applying it, so I'm not going to go any more into detail with that. The brows, like the shapes, after all of that hard work, the shapes look really good. Like they match, which is all that you can ask for with a brow, really, most of the time. That's the best that you're gonna get. They both look really good. They're both wearing quite nicely so far. Okay, so now that I've done just kind of a little mini comparison,